Miss Germany, she is an Iranian-born woman who won. How do you feel about that?
As she should. Use them white people. How the hell dare you go to somebody else's country as a colonizer, going and colonizing someone else's brand for your own benefit?
Does she live in Germany?
Yes, she lives in Germany, but she wasn't born in Germany.
But if you're raised in America, you're American.
I think it's fine, whatever she calls herself.
Miss Germany, have you heard of it?
Not really, no.
But what do you feel about the fact that she's an Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany?
An Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany?
Yeah.
So that means she's from Iraq, right?
I don't think it's unfair to white people. I feel like that's an interesting, it's hard to say anything's unfair to white people.
Well, I like the idea that she's instilling in young women that they have a chance. But when you use the word progressive, and I hear it, I'm not totally comfortable with that word. I see too many quote-unquote progressive ideology, and much of it I disagree with.
White people, they want them to be separate from certain nationalist things. To the extent of like, oh, if you're representing a nationality, you shouldn't be connected to white or Caucasian. Even though I was born of white descent or Caucasian descent, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have a nationality. I feel like to a certain extent, races are excluding white people from the generalized media.
What's up, guys? It's me, Karim Jovian. Today we're going to talk to New Yorkers about Miss Germany, an Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany. Last time we talked about Miss Japan, who was European, Ukrainian-born. Some people were not happy with that, but are people going to be happy with Miss Germany? Let's find out.
Does she live in Germany?
Yes, she lives in Germany, but she wasn't born in Germany.
But if you're raised in America, you're American. That's part of it. So if she's German, if she was only born there.
If she calls herself German, then she's German in my mind.
Yeah, I'm with that.
What do you say to the people who are against this completely?
Why are they against it?
Because she's not German, and she's Iranian.
But she calls herself German. I think it's fine, whatever she calls herself, she wants to be, and that's, whatever she feels is cool.
I think beauty pageants have a long history of objectifying women.
Right.
And I think women are a lot more than their looks. And beauty is internal as well.
Yeah.
Attractiveness is subjective to every individual person.
What's attractiveness to you?
A lot of it is personality as well. There's a difference between an attractive personality and an unattractive personality. There's a lot of ugly people personality-wise in the world. And that matters more than your looks, because looks will fade or change, but who you are as a person is really important.
Miss Germany is an Iranian-born woman, raised the age to 39, so she entered just at the age, and she won. So tell me what you think about that.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I don't think there should be an age restriction on beauty pageants at all, because beauty has no age, but I mean, amazing. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, no, also very cool. She is very pretty.
Awesome. So let me give you both sides, and you guys tell me what you think.
Okay.
So one side is saying this is incredible, it's progressive, and is pushing the standards for younger women to believe that they do have a chance, because she's an activist. That's based solely on what she won, not really the attractiveness. So the other side says that she's unattractive, she does not represent Miss Germany, and they are upset that an Iranian-born woman won.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I also find that ridiculous. I think she's vibing, doing her thing. I have no issue with that.
Yeah.
Miss Japan is a Ukrainian-born woman, and she's actually white. But people are super upset about the fact that a white woman won Miss Japan, and people are okay with an Iranian woman winning Miss Germany. So what do you think about the dynamic there and how unfair that is for white people?
I don't think it's unfair to white people. I feel like that's an interesting, it's hard to say anything's unfair to white people. I don't know. I don't have a solid answer on this one. That's interesting.
I don't either. I don't know. I think that it should just be about, like, the people, as stupid as that sounds.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound stupid.
I think it should just be about, like, what they represent, you know?
I like that better, too. I like that direction. I think
Me too.
beauty's subjective, and
Totally.
yeah, it shouldn't be based on that.
I'll be honest, I feel like beauty pageants are so outdated.
Yes,
I agree.
100%.
And the fact that they needed to put her in a beauty pageant to kind of like say, like, look at us, she deserves to be somewhere bigger than a beauty pageant, in my opinion.
A Nobel Peace Prize winner or something cool
Yeah,
like
there you
that.
go.
Right.
There you go.
She looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
The thing is, people are upset that she won because she's Iranian-born and she's not from Germany.
That's evil. No, that should not be a factor in, whether or not she wins. No. I don't know what the other contestants look like, but I can tell you, in my view, she's gorgeous. Wonderful. I mean, beautiful. Hey, just gorgeous. For 39 years of age, she's just beautiful. Well, I like the idea that she's encouraging young girls and, instilling in young women that they have a chance, because they certainly do. But when you use the word progressive, and I hear it, I'm not totally comfortable with that word because to me it sounds like I see too many quote unquote progressive ideology, and much of it I disagree with.
That's completely fine. I respect your opinion. So why is that?
Why is that? Because I believe progressives their views don't comport with my views. For instance, I'll give you an example. What I understand, the progressive ideology wants to be all-inclusive, and to me, it's not all-inclusive. For instance, progressives want to include sodomites. Yeah, but sodomy is just evil, in my view, and that's just one example.
So this is Miss Germany, and she is actually Iranian-born. How do you feel about that?
Well, my mom is from Mexico, but she's an American, so I think it's okay for you to come from somewhere else but be something else.
For the people who are against this and say that she is not German and it changes the beauty standard, whatever that is, what do you say to that?
Beautiful is beautiful. It's kind of subjective, you know. It doesn't really. One country doesn't really get to define what beautiful is. You can be beautiful from anywhere.
Does it seem like they are using her?
Damn, that's kind of a big question. Can I pass it off to the homie? Hell no. No.
It's like an issue that you're interested in currently?
Absolutely, yeah. Last time it was Miss Japan. So the interesting thing about Miss Japan is that they were upset that a white woman won. And they said that it should be a traditional Japanese person. And now we have an Iranian person who won Miss Germany, yet there's people who are saying that it's fair.
Thank you very much. We're going to dip.
All right, thank you. Have a great one, man. So what do you feel about the fact that she's an Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany?
An Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany?
Yeah.
So that means she's from Iraq, right?
Iran.
Iran, sorry. Yeah. I get them confused. Does she have a life established in Germany?
Yes, she does.
Now, I don't know, because that's a thin line between whether or not she should be. Because me personally, I was born here. Right? My citizenship is here, but I'm Jamaican. My father's Jamaican. He was born in Jamaica. I still have very strong ties to Jamaica, and if someone asks me, like, what is your nationality, I'm not going to say American. I'm going to say Jamaican.
Miss Japan was won by a Ukrainian-born woman who is white, so a lot of people are against that.
Honestly, that's just the issue of race at that point. Like, that's the only thing I could say, because to a certain extent, I feel like white people, they want them to be separate from certain nationalist things, in this extent of like, oh, if you're representing a nationality, you shouldn't be connected to white or Caucasian. When it's like, even though I was born of white descent or Caucasian descent, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have a nationality. I feel like to a certain extent, races are excluding white people from the generalized media to a certain extent, where it's like, okay, white people, y'all had y'all time to shine. Now it's time for y'all to be pushed back to a certain extent, and then allow other nationalities to have their shine.
This is Miss Germany. Have you heard about her?
I have not.
Tell me what you think about that.
I mean, I think it's fine. Maybe her age or her physical appearance should matter as much. In regards to like her not being born in Germany, I guess it would just kind of go down to what the rules of it are, which again, I don't know. I think that we live in a world where everyone is from so many different places and represents a multitude of different cultures. And this might be something that we see more often in the future.
So the whole situation with Miss Japan was that she was a white woman that won Miss Japan, and people are against that.
I mean, was she like born in Japan?
Nope.
She wasn't born there? No. Did she grow up there?
She did grow up there.
Oh man, I mean, shoot, I really don't know.
She is an Iranian-born woman who won Miss Germany. How do you feel about that?
As she should. Use them white people. She did what she had to do. I respect it. I would have done it. I would do it. I will do it. Shit. Just wait.
Miss Japan was actually white, and people were against her winning Miss Japan. So how do you feel about that?
Fuck her.
Why?
How the hell dare you go to somebody else's country as a colonizer, going and colonizing someone else's brand for your own benefit? Once again, they never fail. Miss Germany is absolutely beautiful and absolutely gorgeous, and she better do that shit again.
Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Remember to hit that like button, turn on those notifications, and subscribe. Comment below what you would like me to ask New York next.